Hello everyone, welcome to Architect Learning. My name is Ranjit, and in today's lab we are going to perform a small demo on the Google Cloud. And what we are going to do, we are just going to create a VM using console, Google Cloud Console, and also we are going to use create another VM with the Google Cloud command line. And in that VM we are going to deploy one web server, and then we need to connect it. Also, we will understand what is region and zone and some of the commands how to set up. So let's start. So here is my console is already up. Okay, so first let's close this one. Okay, let me start with the cloud shell. Okay, so what is here? It is the cloud shell. And what is cloud shell? Cloud shell is a virtual machine that is loaded with the development tools. Okay, by default, it has 5 GB of home directory, and it also provide a command line access to the Google resource. So whatever the resource, you can access it through the command line as well, apart from console, right? So just need to click, and once you, log in with the console and open the Cloud Shell. So by default, you will enter with your first login project ID, okay, and account which you use to log in. Okay, so that's the uh, about Cloud Shell. And see, currently I have logged in with this account. Now I need to verify how many accounts in this. Okay, so for command is gcloud auth list. So here you can see currently I have only one account, which is okay, which is this one. Okay, so that's fine. Now account is fine. I have only one account. Now I need to how many projects I have. See, currently in the dashboard you can see this one project, right? So this is the project ID. Now I want to check project. So config list projects. So we have only one project now, right? So that's fine. Don't worry about that error if you are saying that. Now, next part is we need to understand what is region and zone. See, region is a specific geographical location, okay, where you can run your resource. So see, somewhere all these resources are physically somewhere all these Google servers are available, right? So that is region, and this region have one or more zones. Okay, so let me tell you with an example diagram. So here you can see a region is US-Central 1, Central United States. Okay, so this is the region. So US Central, this is a very big location, right? I mean, big geographical location. Okay, so what Google have done, they have separated the region into zone. Okay, and in zone, uh, like we have Europe West one, so East. So we have different zone, and here you can see in the, for example, is the US Central, and here you can see US Central 1A, US Central 1C, or US Central -F. So always region have more than one or more the three zones as per the region. So for example, if you want, so when so you can save your zone, whatever data you will show, it will have the backup. Okay, so I mean, you need to enable, like your by default they don't have make the backup of every. I mean, one backup is, but if you enable that backup, so your data will be saved on all three zones. Okay. So if you, for example, if you want to assign a static IP address to an instance, okay, the instance must be in the same region, not in the different region. See, so it is in the same region, right? Zones are in the same region. So within this static IP address, you can assign. But if it's in like for example in India location or EMEA location, if you have static IP address and you want to assign on this US address, so that's not possible, right? So that is the difference between the region and zone. And how, so for example, you want to set the region. So how, what is the command? You can set this region by using this command gcloud config set compute slash engine region, that is, and then give the region name. So here I can give US Central uh, or even in so. So let's go with US hyphen east one. So I'm assigning this US east for this my compute resource. And how you can also export the variable as well. So for the region and zone, so this is the simple export region and give the region name, export zone, give the zone name. That's it. Okay. Now let's go to the practical. I will minimize this. Now I'm going to create a new instance using the cloud console. Okay, so let's, so here I will go to the navigation and in this I will select compute engine, then VM instance. Okay, and then I will hit create instance. Instant name I will give GCE lab. Okay, Google Cloud Compute Engine lab. US East is fine. So see, this is the region. You can see US-East South Korea. And here if I go, so it has three zones. So I will go with the C. So you can easily classify, right? Zone is permanent. So you can see the latest Google Cloud have Gemini Assist as well. So you can give the prompt what type of server or volume you want to create. So it will automatically create for you or show you the details. But right now we can go with the manually. We are not going to use Gemini. So I will go with the is default one. Machine type I will go with the E2. Okay, medium. There are several machine types are available from micro to uh, high core. So that has per your requirement you need to select. For my lab, I want to go with the free subscription. I mean free to one. So I mean less package. So you can go with the same default one. So E2 medium is fine. Okay. Now, so now coming to the OS here. So OS, uh, so by default it has selected Debian GNU Linux the 12. Okay, Debian OS, but I will change into 12 bookworm. Okay, so boot disk balance persistent disk. So that way we will cover. I mean, over the boot disk we will cover the next upcoming lesson. And size I will go with the default that 10 GB of boot disk. That's fine. Select. So you can see it has been changed. Now data protection snapshot schedule. So you can schedule the snapshot. You can select the backup plan. so that you need to check as per your requirement. Now I will go with the network interface. Here I will allow the HTTP traffic, not HTTPS. I just allow the HTTP traffic. I will let you know for why. So that is for our Nginx web server that we will use. Host name, if you want to, you can give IP forwarding. Allow the instance to help route packets. So if any packets come, it will route to this. So if you want, you can enable it. Okay. And network performance that you can select. So I will go with the create. So it will take few minutes to create the VM instance. So let's wait. Once it's created, I will come back. So okay guys, I'm back. So we can see the virtual machines is instant is created. So to connect, I will go with the SSH. Okay. So here go and open in browser. So I will show other option as well, but let's now connect with the SSH. Okay. I will authorize. So it's authorizing my account. Okay. So right now we are in the VM instance. So first thing I will, what I will do, it's a Debian OS, right? So I will update it. So command is sudo apt get update apt get. Let's see. So it's always good to update the virtual machines before starting your task. So if you, I mean, if your application is, if you are going to configure or anything, so make sure so all the packages will be get updated, and if whatever packages has per your application you need, you can install it easily. So right now I need Nginx. Okay, so I will install it. Sudo apt get install Nginx. I will not give an y. Let's see. So yes, I want to continue. Okay, so that's great. It has been installed. By default, it need to be run. So let's verify. Ex AUX pipeline grip Nginx. Sorry, wrong. Okay. So here you can see it's running. Nginx service is running. Okay. Now, okay. Here you can see it's up now. So it took time looks. So welcome to Nginx. We are in the Nginx sites. That's good. Okay. Now, uh, now open the terminal again. So we have deployed the Nginx server and we are able to connect with the external IP address. Okay. Now we are going to the create one more instance using the CLI Cloud Shell. No, no, no. So I will clear this. What we are going to do, we are going now the task is after deploying the Nginx server, now we are going to uh, uh, create a virtual machine instance using the CLI, that is Cloud Shell. Okay. So first I will export the zone. So what is the command? I export zone equal to US. I will select go with the zone that is, yeah, US and US East one, I can see. Okay, so I'm exporting it. That's fine. Now after exporting the zone, then we need to create the command, that is gcloud compute instance gce lab to hyphen machine type A2 medium, then hyphen zone equal to, call that zone. Okay, let's try. Mm, oh, I missed the create word, so that's right. Google compute instance create. Let's wait. Okay, great. So you can see how fast the instance got created. Now let's verify the console level. Let's refresh. Okay, that's good. We are able to connect. Okay, so that's it for today. And hope you like, so hope you enjoy the video and got some information. So next video I will try to make like how, what are the connectivity, like right now we are able to connecting through the SSH, but in organization you will not able to use that. You need to use PuTTY or any third party to connect with this, all right? So how we can do that, that I will let you know in the upcoming videos. So but meanwhile make sure you need to subscribe and like this. Thank you, have a great day, bye.